Hello and welcome back to LBG Reviews. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Today we'll be talking about Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, the sequel to Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. A game that I made a video about last year that unfortunately not a lot of people got to see, so that'll be linked in the description down below. But anyways, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank is a very clever cross between roguelikes and heist simulators like, say, Grand Theft Auto, Thief Simulator, and many other games about robbery, you know? Now, I will say, before we dive too much further into this, my voiceover will not be containing too many spoilers for Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. However, if you're watching the video and you haven't played Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, but you played Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, and maybe you are planning on picking up Turnip Boy Robs a Bank at some point, don't watch the visuals, just listen to my voiceover, please. Because, honestly, I could not be bothered to start up a complete new game to record the opening for this game. So yeah, my apologies for that one, Chief, but let's continue on, shall we? So essentially, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank picks up a few days after Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion ends. Where basically they explain that within the past few days, the vegetable kingdom has experienced war, famine, uprisings, and a whole bunch of other terrible stuff, all because of Turnip Boy committing tax evasion. And afterwards, basically, the land where the first game took place is no longer that habitable, and so most of the characters from the previous game have moved into a nearby bank owned by, I believe, an onion named Stinky. Now, the game basically sees Turnip Boy recruited by, I think it was Don Piccolicino or something like that, where essentially it was a pickle-themed mob boss from the first game, where during the first game you essentially can free him from his pickle jar prison. And so essentially, during Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, Don Piccolicino recruits you to become the latest member of his gang to go raid this bank that everyone is currently living in. As per usual with the Turnip Boy series, everything kind of goes haywire. There's a lot of ridiculous side quests, cosmetics to unlock, humorous jokes and commentary about various parts of society. And so yeah, it's just a very fun game. Not much to talk about because the game is very, very short. When the game came out, I beat it that day before I went to bed that night. And so honestly, I wish it was a lot longer. I do have to appreciate how Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion was very heavily inspired by, say, Legend of Zelda and many other RPGs like that. And how, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank is inspired by a completely different genre. I appreciate how they kind of riff on, various parts of modern society in that way. But I do wish that the game was a lot longer. But that's all I've got to say about Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, honestly. There's a lot of guns and other things for you to unlock throughout the game, but I want to let you discover that on your own. Because I could be talking here for hours about all the content within Turnip Boy Robs a Bank and why, even with all that content, why the game is still really, really short feeling. But, you know what? No. I think that's where I'm going to call it for this one. But tune in next week for our next retrospective video. This one will be a retrospective on my It Takes Two video. A video that I made with the help of my mother. Shoutouts to you, Mom.